Back in 2001, a terrorist needed a box cutter. Today, just a laptop to create a deadly virus overnight and kill millions without leaving their basement. While you're sleeping, in secret labs across North Korea, Iran, and Russia, they're building weapons that could wipe entire cities off the map without firing a single shot. AI has become the perfect weapon of mass destruction. Invisible, untraceable, deadly. The former head of Google, the guy who created the tech in your phone, can't sleep at night. He knows what they're hiding from us. He's seen what AI can do in the wrong hands. Today, we're exposing the darkest secrets of World War III, a war that's already started, where soldiers are algorithms and the battlefield is everywhere. Picture this. The man who gave you Android, who made every swipe on your screen possible, is now terrified of his own creation. Eric Schmidt, former Google CEO, ran the tech empire for 16 years. He knows every line of code, every algorithm, every classified project. And now, he can't sleep. In an exclusive BBC interview, Schmidt said words that made the entire world shudder. "I'm always worried about the Osama bin Laden scenario, where some truly evil person takes over some aspect of our modern life and uses it to harm innocent people. But this isn't just some billionaire's paranoid fantasy." Schmidt has seen classified reports. He knows AI can already analyze deadly virus structures, modify them, make them more contagious, more resistant to treatment. In hours, not years of lab research, biological weapons used to be for countries with massive resources. Now all you need is one psychopath with access to advanced AI. Schmidt knows tech is evolving faster than our ability to control it. When the creator of Android warns about the end of the world, you should listen. Because if he's scared of his own technology, what should we feel? People who don't even understand how the calculator on their phone works. Schmidt has seen the future from the inside, and that future terrifies him. While you're watching this video, in bunkers across Pyongyang, underground labs in Tehran, and secret Russian centers, they're working on weapons that could destroy humanity with the push of a button. This isn't nuclear warheads. This is way worse. North Korea, a country that built nukes while eating grass, is now investing billions in artificial intelligence. Their goal is simple: create a cyber army that can paralyze any country's power grid in seconds. Imagine, all of America goes dark simultaneously. Hospitals, airports, nuclear plants, everything dead. Iran is already using AI to build kamikaze drones that can hunt down and destroy any target autonomously. They're learning to recognize faces, voices, even how specific people walk. You won't be able to hide. But the scariest part is what Russia's doing. By the way, if you're into this kind of content, hit subscribe. We've got even more terrifying revelations coming. Russian scientists are working on AI that can create disinformation so realistic that even experts can't tell fake from real. Picture this. Tomorrow you see a video of your country's president declaring war. The voice is real, the face is real, but it's completely fake. But this is just the beginning. What they're planning next will make you check every lock in your house, and even that won't help. So what's America doing while enemies prepare doomsday? Panicking. Joe Biden signed a classified order that basically declared tech war on half the planet. Export of the most powerful AI chips is banned to 18 countries. But it's too late. The genie's out of the bottle. These chips are the brain of artificial intelligence. Without them, you can't build truly dangerous AI. Or can you? Drop in the comments if you think these restrictions actually work, or if it's just security theater. Here's the terrifying truth. While the US bans chip sales, China's already building their own. Russia buys them through third countries. North Korea steals the tech. Iran gets them from allies. The ban works like a diet for a sugar addict, creates an illusion of control. But here's the scariest part. Even old, safe chips are deadly in the right hands. Experts say the difference between allowed and banned chips is like a pistol versus a machine gun. Both can kill, one's just faster. American intelligence knows a terrifying secret. The tech war is already lost. Every day, thousands of chips leak to the black market. Every day, America's enemies get stronger. And you know what's the most horrifying part? What I'm about to tell you next will make you realize we're living in the final days of human civilization as we know it. Now here's the most terrifying dilemma in human history. How do you stop evil without killing the future? Picture a surgeon who needs to remove a tumor, but any movement of the scalpel could kill the patient. That's exactly where the world finds itself. Europe chose the path of harsh restrictions. They're strangling AI with laws like a noose. Every algorithm gets checked, every development controlled. The result? Eric Schmidt straight up said, the AI revolution won't be invented in Europe. While Europeans fill out paperwork, their enemies build weapons. America went a different route. Vice President J.D. Vance spoke a terrifying truth. Regulation will kill a transformative industry just as it's taking off. The US chooses freedom, even if it means risking annihilation. But here's what's truly horrifying. While the West argues about rules, dictators are already acting. They have no parliaments, no debates, no morals, just one goal: power at any cost. Schmidt admitted something that makes your blood run cold. Tech leaders understand their impact, but they might make a different value judgment than the government would make. Translation from diplomatic speak: AI creators are willing to risk humanity for profit. We're trapped. Stop development, hand victory to enemies. Continue, risk apocalypse, and time's ticking. But while we fear distant dictators, the deadliest threat is already sitting in your kid's pocket. Eric Schmidt, the man who created Android, now demands banning smartphones in schools. Why is the creator of technology more afraid of it than anyone? The situation with children particularly disturbs me, Schmidt admitted. He knows what they're hiding from parents. AI in social media is already studying your child's psyche, knows their weaknesses, fears, desires better than you do. Every like, every swipe, data for manipulation algorithms. Schmidt supports banning social media for kids under 16. His words chill the soul. Why would we run such a large, uncontrolled experiment on the most important people in the world, which is the next generation? Uncontrolled experiment. Think about those words. Our kids are lab rats in big tech's laboratory. But here's what's truly terrifying. If hostile nations want to destroy America, why do they need nuclear weapons? Just corrupt one generation of kids. Make them addicted, incapable of critical thinking, controllable. Now imagine this. What if all these apps on our children's phones are already controlled by our enemies? What if the deadliest weapon of mass destruction is already in every home, in every kid's bedroom? Schmidt knows this. That's why he can't sleep at night. So we've learned the truth that makes even tech creators shudder. The man who gave the world Android is trembling with fear at his own creation. North Korea, Iran, and Russia are turning AI into weapons of mass destruction. America lost the tech war before it even started. Europe strangled innovation trying to stop evil. And the most terrifying part? The enemy is already in our homes, in our children's phones, studying their minds every second. Eric Schmidt warned us about the Osama bin Laden 2.0 scenario. But if 2001 required planes and suicide bombers, today, just one psychopath with a laptop can create a virus capable of killing billions. We are living in the final days of the old world. AI weapons are already built. Kids are already turned into zombies. Enemies are already at the gates. Governments know about the threat, but they're doing nothing. Why? Maybe because it's already too late. Maybe the war for humanity's future is already lost, and we just haven't realized it yet. And here's the most terrifying question. What if all these warnings from Schmidt aren't warnings, but a death sentence? What if he knows the exact date of the end of the world, but can't tell us? Drop your thoughts in the comments and hit subscribe if you want to learn even more shocking facts about our doomed world.